Hey guys, what's going on? You're with your boy Ryan and Sculptured Fitness. Today I'm bringing you my shoulder workout all the way from Milan. Yes, I'm based in Milan. I'm not actually Italian. I was born in South Africa. I then moved to New Zealand with my family, and now I'm based in Milan for the last 2 years. So basically, enough of the small chat. Straight into my workout today. An awesome shoulder workout. I'm here to bring you, the exercises that I did for my workout, the way I train, the reps, etc. Give you a little bit of a different point of view. Hopefully teach you something, and more importantly, hopefully get you motivated to either stay motivated or get you started in the gym. I'm all about fitness. I'm all about the sculptured look, and I just want to inspire and motivate like a lot of YouTube fitness channels do. So basically straight into it, what I did today was my shoulder day. You can see for the first couple of clips here is, I'm doing some rotator cuff work with a light dumbbell. I usually start off basically most of my workouts with this type of warm-up, because I do find that I have a few niggles in my shoulders here and there. So, all I do is some rotator cuff work, and then I go into some light presses with the dumbbell. And then I do some light individual lateral raises as well before I get into the heavy stuff. So the next exercise, basically the first working exercise that I'll get into, is my Smith machine shoulder presses. Okay, guys, warming up is absolutely crucial. I see far too many guys that head into the gym and just pick up their basically last set weight and start performing the exercises. Yeah, that might last for a few workouts, maybe even a few months, but sooner or later you are going to tear something, you are going to rip something up. So I encourage you, for any muscle group or any workout, do a type of warm-up. Alright, so this is my warm-up. If you guys want to use that during your training, your shoulders, before your shoulder sessions, no problem. Okay, here we go into my this was actually the second warm-up set. Okay, so you can see the form, so I'll take you through the form quickly. Unfortunately, my gym, if you're curious, my gym actually doesn't have a free barbell, so I'm forced to use the Smith machine. And I have to say, it's not that I actually have a problem with it. I think people give the Smith machine a little bit of a reputation, so to speak. But I find, especially with a shoulder problem, that working in a straight line movement, a straight lane of movement, that I don't get many problems using the Smith machine. So that was the actual first set, working set. This is the second working set. Okay, again, elbows are dropping. My angle at the elbows is almost like a 90 degrees. Okay, if you look at the grip that I have on the bar, I like to use an underhand grip. Okay, so my thumb isn't actually over the bar. All right. Here we go into a heavy set, and I think I only got about 4 reps out of this. So see that 1, 2, 3, and here I go for the 4th. Boom. All right, pushing through it. Now, guys, it's not a problem to do 4 reps, but you see immediately what I did after that was I dropped the weight and I just pumped the pressing out. I just pumped the shoulders out. So here I go, completing that set with pumping it out for, I think it was about 10 to 12 reps. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with using a heavy weight and then pumping your finishing reps out with a lighter weight. All right. Then to finish off the last 2 sets, I implemented basically the second last set here that you're seeing. I implemented a negative set. So I think a lot of you know already that a negative set is obviously slow on the way down, the down part of your movements. Okay, is really slow and controlled for about 5 seconds down, and then an explosive push up. Okay, or as explosive as you can be, let's put it that way. So here you go, my negative set. I think I got about 8 repetitions out of this. All right, and you see, keeping the form. I'm not shaking. I'm not, jittery or anything like that. And I think I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneaky bicep shot. Not that I was actually working biceps, but everybody loves biceps, and I just thought I'd put in a sneaky shot. Cool, so here we go. Last set of the Smith Machine shoulder presses. Okay, what I actually got this, believe it or not, from Dennis James. And you know, I haven't actually read up exactly what this style that he calls M-Tut training. But what I've done here is basically implemented it, and it's basically, if you will, a reverse negative. So you see, on the way up, okay, with a really light weight, you have to control the movement and go as slow as you can. And on the way down, obviously, you know, you can drop it down at a normal pace. And then all you do is you just pump the hell out of your shoulders, you know, to finish the set off. Then moving on to, you know, completing the front delts. So obviously your Smith Machine shoulder presses was for your front delts. Here you go again for the front delts, and I absolutely love this combination of doing shoulder raises, okay, dumbbell raises, with superset with my plated wheel turn. Okay, now that's only, you know, it's a 10 kg plate, but the form that you have to use obviously is to try to keep that plate straight in front of you and just rotate your wrists over, which engages the front delts. Okay, you have to keep a slight bend in your elbow, and you just got to turn the wheel as if you're driving a car. I did 3 sets of these supersets. And here you'll see the second set with the frontal dumbbell raises. I changed the angle. Okay, so the first one was your traditional frontal raises. This one is what I like to call the hammer frontal raises. And again, you'll see I implement the wheel plated turn. Okay, you see the personal trainer admiring there as you went past. Anyways, and this burns, guys. This really gives you an amazing pump through the delts, through the front delts. And I've implemented it as of late, and I find that it's working. It gives you, you know, also implementing that gives you a little bit of separation between the shoulder and the pecs. And here I go for the aesthetics over everything pose. Boom, love it. And then on to the third and final set, you'll see I'm doing an underhand dumbbell frontal raises. Now, there is obviously a lot of argument as to whether this works upper pecs, whether this actually works shoulders, etc. I'll get to that on another day, but basically, if you're keeping your arms close to your waist and you frontally raising the dumbbells, you're engaging your front delts, okay? You have to come from a wider angle inwards to actually engage your upper pecs or the pecs at all. Okay, so that's just a little tip there. There I go, finishing off it, the last set, and we're done. I'm absolutely dead, but like I said, I absolutely love it. It's a great combination. From there, basically moved into my lateral delts. Okay, and all I did for lateral delts here was my traditional dumbbell lateral raises. Guys, the technique on this, I hope that you can see the technique. I see so many people doing this exercise wrong. This is probably the most common, one of the most commonly exercises done wrong. Okay, and what you can see is that as I lift the weight up, my elbows are almost in line with my delts, and from my forearm, from my elbow down to my wrist, I'm actually tilted downwards. Okay, and if you look at the dumbbells, I'm actually turning the dumbbells downwards, like you know, Phil Heath said in one of his videos. He's actually tilting the dumbbell like pouring out tea, you know, like pouring out of a cup. So it's absolutely crucial that you get the technique on this right. Far too often I see the wrists higher than the elbows, and there's really little effect that you get in there, and you're prone to injuring yourself, to be honest. So keep the elbows higher than the wrists and tilt the dumbbells downward or out as if you are pouring something out of a cup. As you see there quickly, that last set, I'm doing some partials, okay? And there's nothing wrong with doing, again, partials to end your set, okay, or to complete a difficult set. You'll see here, I think this was the final set, okay? And what I did here, if it's the final set, I did a drop set, okay? And yep, it is. And you'll see here, I dropped the weight, I went down, and the drop sets just kill you. Drop sets just absolutely fatigue you. So here you go, a second drop set, and I went for a third drop set as well. So you'll see there, boom, second done, and a third drop, and here we go, okay? So really, lateral delts I used to lag with, but you know, getting the form right, getting the technique right, and really performing these type of exercises and the lateral dumbbell raises on a regular basis with my shoulder workouts has really helped me quite a lot, okay? Then for the completion of the lateral delts, okay, what I did was like a upright row, okay, a wide grip upright row with a Z bar, okay? Now, again, you have to be careful when you're performing this exercise, because if your arms, or if your hands rather, are in too close to each other, all right, you're going to be engaging the traps and not the lateral delts, all right? What I did straight from there, as you see, is I went onto quite a heavy weight with the dumbbells, and I did partials to finish off. And I absolutely have to say that if you're going to do partials, pick a heavy weight. I mean, you don't have to lift the, as you can see, you don't have to lift the dumbbells far in order to engage the lower part of the lateral delts, okay? There's a little quick side chest pose, if you will, boom. And then we went on to rear delts, okay? I love this one for rear delts. I find that it really engages my rear delts. And basically all I'm doing is, as I go up, I'm bending at the elbow a little bit, but I'm rowing with the rear delt. I'm not engaging my back, and that's quite important to add. Don't engage or retract your scapula or anything like that. Try and row with the rear delts, okay? I did that, and then I went on to basically the rear delt pull machine, and as you see there, what's important about this exercise particularly is that I'm keeping the elbows up, okay? So my elbows are not tilted down, and they are tilted up, and I'm squeezing in the rear delt as much as I can. Guys, basically over my workouts, you will see that I don't go for this insanely heavy weight and things like that. That's not my goal, and that's not what I'm interested in. I like to just keep a sculptured look. I like to, motivate people, encourage people, inspire people to get into the fitness community. And basically, this is the start of everything. So I encourage you to join my YouTube channel. I ask you to ask your friends to join. And, hopefully we're all here to learn and encourage each other. And hopefully you like the video. I hope you do. Like and subscribe. And more videos coming soon, more vlogs coming soon. Obviously I have other work to do, so I'll try and get a video out at least once a week, and just help you guys with your training. If you want, email me at sculptured1fitness@gmail.com.